Hi Beth, Karen Trasati. So I wanted to go through your palette, everything that you're going to get. You may have already gotten it, and put the palette, how we put the palette together, and then how we put each thing that you got on so that you're not lost. So I just have a different color palette, but your palette, when you get the tins, you're going to open each tin, and on the back of the tin it has the name. Mango, that's your color corrector. Then you have Athens. That's going to be your main foundation color. Then we have Amber. Let me make sure it's Amber. Yes. I don't want to confuse you with somebody else. Then you have Amber, which is going to be your highlight color. You have Olive as your contour. Bella as your bronzer. You didn't get any lip and cheek colors, which you might want to do at some point just so we have a palette that's put together. Then we have on the other side, I would put Cupcake, Soulmate, Bird, Trust. You got two brushes. You got two great brushes. You got the 3D brush, which can pretty much do everything in the makeup wise as far as the foundation contour. And then you got our new etch brush for lining. So let's go through how to put this on. So keep watching this video, keep doing it. You could literally do this with your fingers. You could put it on so quick. I didn't want to do that, obviously, on you guys that used a brush, but you could do it really quickly. That's the whole concept of the makeup, that it's easy and quick. So I'm going to take the brush. First thing I'm going to do is take the domed end. I'm going to dab into the contour first. So I'm going to go into your olive. I'm going to contour the face. So we're going to come right where the top of the ear is, come under the cheekbone and push up. Under the cheekbone, push up. What you don't want to do is pull that line down. You're pushing up. You can see how that lifted that. So come from the top of the ear and push under the cheekbone, push up, almost like a Nike swoosh. We stop where the middle of the eyeball is, so we're pushing up. You could contour a little here. I would contour up here. You're going to blend all this, don't worry. What do you think you'll walk like that, like that? And I would even come down here and blend in my neck a little bit. Then you're going to take the big end of the brush. You're going to color correct Mango. So if you need color correction, Mango is the color corrector. So I would take it under my eye and I would warm it up and push it down and in, or you could use the brush. So this color, anywhere you have purples or red, if you have rosacea one day, you could just dab into there and push in. It would take, well, let's say this blush I have. If I push Mango down into it, right, it color corrects it, takes away the red. Takes away purple. So you color correct under the eye, you push it down in there. It's going to look a little orange, but you're covering that. And it's going to color correct the purple under the eye. Next thing you do is take the big end, the dome end. You're going to go into Athens, which is your main foundation color. You're going to push it where there is not the contour. Because we don't want to do layers of makeup. We want to have really just one layer on. The only place where you're going to have layers is where Mango is, because that was a color corrector. So I'm going to push, push, push. Less is more. You can always put more on if you feel like you need more. I would then take this dome shape. I'm going to press it against or wipe it against a microfiber cloth just to clean it out. And then I'm going to go into my lighter color, Amber. Amber is your brightener. So you're going to push Amber on top of Mango. Press, press, press. Top of Mango, press, press, press. Come down the center of the face. You're going to blend all this. Tee it up. Mango, or Amber out here. Amber here. Here. Now, you didn't get any lip or cheek. So I'm just going to pretend like you have a blush in your hands. You have something else. I would take my finger, if even if it was a lipstick or blush, I would put it above that contour. Obviously, you're going to put something on your lips. Then you're going to take the big end of that brush, same brush, and you're going to blend all that. So you want to push, push, push. You don't want to swipe. If you swipe, you end up wiping everything off. So you just want to press everything up and in. You can literally press it away. So you just push it down into the skin until it's it's blended. And then you said you had a perfector sponge. So I would dampen that. I would just make sure to push down in there to make sure that there's not too much makeup anywhere. Okay, let's get to the eyes. So you got the beautiful new edge brush, which has this end and it has this end. Both can be used to line or edge. We're gonna use this one on Trust. So I would dab that in either into water, or I'm using a setting spray here. And then I'm gonna go into Trust, which is your darker brown. I'm gonna dab, dab, dab. Go to my hand. Draw a line so I know it's gonna line. And then I would line my eye up. This is called tight lining. And you could come down here and line. Dab, 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 draw your line. And line, line. Great way to tight line. And it makes the line tight. So as we get mature, I'm a lot older than you guys are, but as you get mature, you want to not put heavy on your eyes to pull it down. You want to have a lighter line. That's what tight lining does. It allows you to have that lighter line. Let's go to the eyeshadows. So, you didn't get an eyeshadow brush. This is 20 bucks. It is well worth it if you ever get to the point where you would like to get one. We're going to use the fluffy end of a eyeshadow brush. We're going to dab into Cupcake. Cupcake goes right below the eyebrow. It's a base. Then we're going to go into Bird. And these are really pigmented. So once you tap, keep the eye open. Windshield wiper Bird above the crease. What you don't want to do is put Bird or any color down in just the crease. It's going to pull the eye down. So you want to keep the eye open and windshield wiper. Little Bird, windshield wiper above the crease. So make sure you keep your eye open when you do this. Do it like I'm doing it. Windshield wiper, windshield wiper. Then you could take a small end of an eyeshadow brush or your finger, push down into Soulmate, bring it into the corner of the eye to the middle of the lid, and that's going to pop that eye. Look how that popped the eye, right? If you feel like you get too much, you can blend it away. Do the other side. Blend it. Now, the beauty is a lot of this stuff can be used for multiple things. So you could take that Trust, you could do your eyebrows with Trust with that same line brush. You could push down in there and do your eyebrows. Now, you could also use Bird to line your eyes. And then we're finally going to go over to your beautiful Bella bronzer. I have a cat named Bella. She's probably wondering what I'm talking about. So you're going to take your Bella bronzer. You're going to take a big fluffy brush. This is very pigmented. Tap, 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 tap. Then you want to go where the sun would go. Cheeks, across the nose, up on the forehead. And then down here. Beautiful, beautiful. If you get too much, you just wipe it away. But only put it where the sun would hit. So think of the letter or number 3. Here, here, and here. So my dear, that is your palette. If you have any questions, I am here. This video will be up forever for you, so you can keep watching it. The more you watch it and do it, the easier to become. I promise you, you could literally take your finger, put dots where everything's supposed to go. Dot, 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 dot. Take your brush, blend it. It's that easy. I'm just showing you the right way with the brushes, but if you're in a hurry, you could use your finger and just do it. So if you have any questions, please reach out. My job is to make sure that you love the makeup and that you're using it. So let me know.